Here we have with us Mr. Wright, Chief Business Officer of DGCX Dubai. Welcome to Bullion Bulletin and 11th India International Gold Convention. We have already taken an interview about this spot gold contract. You have just tried to launch this product. So what is your hope out of it? How are you looking at this product of spot gold contract in DGCX?
Firstly, thank you very much for inviting me to spend a bit of time and answer some of your questions. We're delighted to be here at this gold conference, and we're very excited about where our gold contracts are going on DGCX in the future. At the moment, we've got a 1 kilogram COMEX reference futures contract, but as we've been discussing, we are launching fairly shortly a 1 kilogram 995 low-coded Dubai good delivery on T+2 spot gold contract. We think that's an exciting play because it mirrors the OTC market in Dubai, and last year's figures suggested that almost 40% of gold that was traded globally traded through Dubai. So it's an important time for us to step into that marketplace with a exchange traded, regulated, keynote there, it's a regulated platform for an exchange traded spot gold contract. It's not launched yet. I would like to announce fairly shortly when it will be launched. It will be in Q4 of this year, and we are very excited about the part it has to play in the Dubai market.
How are you looking at this product and how it can be beneficial for Indian consumers?
We've got a lot of interest from both the refining and the consumption side, the people who are buying physical gold in Dubai to import into India. There's a lot of interest in having another as I said, regulated channel to purchase that particular product. And we're going to follow it with a couple of other products, one of which is going to be a mini gold contract, a 100 gram INR denominated contract, listed cash settled contract, listed on our platform, and we see that as a retail play for the Indian participants, the non-resident Indians, which is a large part of the Dubai population. That contract will be, I would assume, of great interest to them. So in the near future we'll have two new products on the platform that have a play with that Indian relationship with Dubai.
Can you please be little bit elaborate about this new products what you are planning to launch in DGCX?
Yeah, certainly. It's going to be a 100 gram gold contract denominated in Indian rupee, so it's a retail play. It will have a relationship to our current futures contract, but it's answering a demand for retail participation. You know, people don't necessarily want to have to trade a kilogram, but 100 grams is obviously 10 times more affordable.
As an exchange platform for spot and future contracts in Dubai, that is basically a business point for bullion industries. How far is the journey? How are you performing as an exchange there?
The realistic answer to that is we would always like more volume. It's been a very challenging market over the course of the last year or so since tapering of quantitative easing in the US, capital being sucked out of emerging markets, that volatility being turned off, risk very much turned on, new regulation in the industry. It's been a challenging environment. And as has been discussed here at the conference today, if you look at COMEX gold over the last year, has seen a 25% volume decline. To specifically answer your question, our volume levels are about where they were in 2013. So we haven't grown, and we are disappointed about that, but we've not declined in sort of equivalence to the rest of the industry. So that's probably quite a strong place to be. I would also add that we're seeing an awful lot of interest in Dubai, or us as a platform and a new destination. People are connected to the global markets where opportunity has been decreasing, as you know, I've been talking about the lack of volumes, so they're looking for new opportunities. I think we provide that. We are very keen to add new membership to the platform, but also we're very aware that we've got to add and broaden our product offering, and we have plans across the 5 product groups we work in to specifically add more opportunity to our membership base on our platform, and that's where we're going to derive long-term growth.
Talking about bullion trading, there has been a lot of discussions that it is moving west to east. What do you feel as an exchange platform, how it can provide some benefit to this?
Absolutely. The keynote speech about half an hour ago here suggested that pattern of London and New York trading was moving to Asian-centric hubs. from a Dubai perspective, we're very excited about that because we're sitting geographically halfway between where a lot of the gold's coming from in Africa to where it's all being consumed, and the debate over whether China is consuming more or India consuming more, you know, the statistics say China has the upper hand at the moment. I've heard people here saying that, you know, Indian will be consuming more in the near future. Either way, Dubai is geographically very well placed to serve those two markets. So the challenge for us as an exchange is to provide regionally relevant product for both the Indian and the Chinese market in the future.
So now Singapore and China, for example, they're planning in a big way to have their own localized price fixing after all these things that had happened last. How do you feel Dubai can also come out with such a plan of its own local price fixing if it has to be competitive with other markets like Singapore and China? So what is your take on this?
I think it's a very interesting dynamic. The London fix is basically, it has been disrupted, there is a lack of trust, and it will, if a fix is required, and I'm not sure that's going to be the solution in the future, you know, basically we're going through a revolution in the industry. There's something been around for 100 years, it's been challenged. The flows are moving from west to east. I think if the platforms that you've mentioned, Shanghai, Singapore, CME in Hong Kong, and we're obviously, as I've been discussing, interested in launching products in the future. Those products are going to play against one another. I would suggest there is an element of competition in there, but there's also a sum of the parts game, that if we have compelling and interesting product across an array of platforms, there will be a play between those platforms, and maybe the fix has been in London for some time isn't the future. If you've got very transparent liquid prices on platforms that are regulated and trusted, maybe that's the way that the London fix will be replaced, and I would like to see that Dubai can play a part in that with its low-code Dubai priced Dubai Good Delivery spot gold contract.
What are your future plans as an exchange platform, and how are you going to be more connected with Indian market?
I think the key there is two strands. We've got to broaden our product range because that provides more opportunity for our broker base, and the second strand of that is the engagement and the connectivity with the brokers, that we're providing more opportunity through an increased product base. We've got plans for the product, and we've got plans to engage membership, and it's not just Indian centric, you know, it's an important market to us, but we're now a global exchange. We're getting 27% of our business through London nowadays, and about 25 of it out of Asia, excluding India. So we're reaching out to those markets, but what we have to do is provide relevant product.
Lastly, sir, your take on 11th India International Gold Convention?
It's my first time here. It's a good gathering of people. There's some interesting conversations, and we've met people who are interested in us as an exchange already, which is good to be here.
Thank you for giving us time. Thank you.
Thank you for your time.